MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough...
Standing in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Hey, attaboy.
Hey, your pitch, he's coming to you.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and knocks right there.
Go, baby.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Fowler leads off second with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base. Hey, now.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He starts the inning, and they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
The 0-2 home. Ooh, he saws him off
Here you go,
with
make
that
the turn,
one.
make the turn, make the turn.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Play ball. Yeah. 3 out. 3 4 take the base. 3
Digging in now, Dalton Lyons. He singled his last time up.
Dalton.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Yellow Horse has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the D-backs 9 and the Cardinals 1. Digging in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Popped up. Lamb has room in foul territory, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
3 out. 3 out. 3 out. 3.
Digging in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1.
Hey, let her rip here.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lyons has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Miguel Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nicholas, base runner at first with 1 out.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Yellow Horse, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Play ball. 3 out. 3 out.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Steven Souza. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, that was amazing. Kind of completely caught us off guard up here in the booth. Don't expect the same thing. We pay this guy big dollars to drive the ball in the gap. Look for him to swing the bat right here.
Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
Play ball. Out.
wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-3 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Patrick Corbin notches his third win of the year. Mike Foltynewicz struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Patrick Corbin. His record is now 3-3.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners.
He's out. 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 3.
Now at the plate, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this should be an interesting watch today because this team's playing well, all facets of the game. But they're facing an ace on the other side today, and they're going to have to jump on him early if they're going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at third baseman Jake Lamb. Everybody's going to focus on the offense, and rightfully so. This guy absolutely mashes. But he's an adequate defender over at the hot corner. And be on the lookout for him to make a big play today.
3.
At the plate, Lewis Simons, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. So 1 man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season.
What's the play ball?
Into the box now. Kermit, Yellow Horse. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Yellow Horse.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic.
Go two.
Line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Digging in, Yadier Molina 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yadier Molina.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take you.
4-4, take the base.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He popped out in his first trip.
The third baseman.
Nicholas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This one's flared off to the right side. Yellow Horse coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready for another chance. Lewis Simons comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Simon.
Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. In now, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Come on, guy.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Good here.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The catcher, number 4.
Ready now, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Lamb is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Your attention, please. He's hitting to the diamond. Now batting, left fielder, Dalton Ryan.
Skied into straightaway right. Yellow Horse has a read on it. And that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Rocco Royster comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Rocco Royster.
Standing in, Kermit Yellow Horse, who lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Yellow Horse.
Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Lamb trying to get there.
Hey, come on now. One time right here. Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
Let her fly, let her fly.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a double play victim last time around.
Hey, come on, big dog.
And he'll snap one over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
See him drive it. Let's go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Hold up, right here on the back.
And missed the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Yellow Horse at third with nobody out.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it.
Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Hang on. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. 3.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The St. Louis Cardinals played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Carlos Martinez earns the win, his second, as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Zach Greinke permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The loss goes to Zach Greinke. He falls to 1 and 4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining.